All right. I'm back from my vacation. Let's listen to Maddie and Day. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, I'm back. Oregon coast is really wet. 30-foot seas. We weren't going out on the sea. It was just rain, 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 and I had a spot on a boat, but on Tuesday, and got canceled. Wednesday got canceled. Thursday got canceled. So it was just bad weather. I could not go out there. I was going to go out there, catch some crabs, catch some cods, and stuff like that, and it just wasn't going to happen this week. So we will have to do that next time. And maybe in the summer, we'll go back and we will check it out. I had such a great time, though. Newport, there's a little place, a tavern right there on Bay Street there with a backwards E. Absolutely wonderful place. The people were so nice. I made myself at home, as I usually do. My sarcasm and obnoxious behavior kind of fit right in. Just a lot of, just good people. When I was leaving today, one of them, Jamie, ran out to give me a big hug. So, he's really great guy. Just got along with everybody over there. I want to thank the bartenders, both another Jamie, she's working right now, and Cora, and Martine is the chef there. Absolutely wonderful people, great people, nice. Mauricio, saw him this morning. Just so much fun. Everybody was a blast there, right? And yesterday morning, you'd think I worked there because I was making coffee and filling everybody's coffee cups up in the tavern. I always make myself at home. So anyway, didn't do any fishing. I tossed it out there a couple times, but nothing. But a friend of mine wanted to start bait cast, learning how to bait cast. So I bought something for him, but I had never bought one of these before. This is a Torrent by Piscifun. So voila, Torrent. And it is, it's got good reviews. Let's look at some of the specs on it. It's got 6 bearings, which is more than enough. It's a 5.3 to 1 reel-in ratio. So your gear ratio is 5.3 to 1, which is like almost all spinning reels. So really nice. It'll be good for him. Max drag is 18 pounds. Big drag on it. It only weighs 7.7 ounces. And it's got large capacity on it. A 30-pound braid you could put on here, 160 yards. It's got a very deep reel or spool to it. So this came in a couple days ago. It's got a really nice instruction manual with it, with how to take it apart step by step. And they even give you a wrench and screwdriver with it for the star drag and stuff like that. So really nice, actually. Just give you more than with this one and my others. So let's look at the reel itself. Beautiful reel, by the way. I love red and black, and it's real solid. It doesn't feel cheap like that Sugyong, whatever that is. The star drag does have a clicker, and so does the tension knob and the brakes. So really nice. The plate has a little thumb button right here. I'm sorry, I'm showing the microphone, not you guys. Take that out. Your magnet design. So you got 5 really strong magnets on here and a very nice spool. Really deep spool. That's a very deep spool. You can put as much line as you want on there. So the thumb bar, really positive. Solid. I mean, that is a very solid thumb bar. No movement on it whatsoever. The spool has no movement, and I've got it loosened, so really nice. He's going to love this. Now, I'm going to put this for Bob on its matching rod. So this is the Torrent, same name as the reel. So this is the Piscifun Torrent, and it is a medium action, medium power, moderate power. So it's like a really good trout rod. It's a really good trout rod. So it's a 2-piece rod. It does come apart. So you can store it without that. So, but really nice. I love the split grip, the EVA handles. I always loved their reel seats. Piscifun, it's got probably one of my favorite reel seats. So I got this for a buddy of mine. His name's Bob. So if you're watching this, Bob, this is your setup right here, man. Because he wanted a bait casting reel, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a bait casting rod. So we had to make sure that if I give somebody if I get somebody a reel, I got to get him a rod too. Yeah, this is a 6 foot 9 inch rod. Really, really nice. He's gonna love this thing. So we'll spool it up for him and present Bob his new outfit. So we did, whenever teach him how to use this thing. When you get your first bait caster, it's real important that somebody helps you to understand how to use a bait caster. Totally different from a spinning reel setup. Totally different. You cannot just go out there. I did that. Didn't go well. So I have such a good time with this. So, I didn't buy a whole lot of things for me while I was on my vacation. It was all about Kathy and the kids, right? Although the kids didn't go with us, it was just Kathy and I. But I got this. This is a 32-ounce can of root beer. I've never seen a can this big in my life. Sealed. I mean, come on. This place called Pelican Brewing, great food, by the way. And it was really, really good food. The beers I didn't care for too much that they brew, so I got root beer. But you could put anything you want in these cans, any of their on taps, and they will go ahead and fill the can and close it up for you. So, but 32 ounce, boom. I know, I got that. And I got a beanie with a light on it, so I did get that. Keep my head warm. If we ever get any ice, oh my gosh, come down here, it's beautiful. It's crazy. It's pouring rain up there, and come down here, it's amazing what 5.5 hours, or is it 4.5? It's 4.5 hour trip. So, but it was really fun. I'm one of those guys that I love people. I love making new friends, but the cool thing about making new friends is that you get to experience somebody else. And that really is, and then if they enjoy me, that's even better. Doesn't happen all the time. But these people I met, and they were just so much fun. We were laughing so hard, and I don't know. I just people make the place. Always has, always has. You could go to the most beautiful. You could go to Bora Bora, and the most beautiful spot on earth, and then and and if the people there were just rude and jerks, you would hate it. But if it wasn't that beautiful of a place, but the people were beautiful, totally different. I mean, it just makes the place beautiful. And even though I couldn't get out on the water, couldn't fish, the people there made Newport beautiful. And except for one girl, I didn't understand her. That's another story. But I had such a good time. So if any of you guys in Newport are watching this, you did a good job, and I hope. I think you enjoyed me as much as I enjoyed you, because it was a lot of fun. So we do have some baits we got to fit up. These are definitely cured by now, but some really fun baits. These are square bills. Oh, and I painted some pencil top waters. Some real pretty, and with that copper and the eggshell on the belly, and then some craws. We did some craws too. So we got these to fit up, and I did get my small split rings in while I was away. So these little small split rings will go on these little guys. So these are little ice fishing gear. Get one that's not green. There's one that's red, because the screen's green. So that's good. So we'll get those done. And so we got these to do, those to do. We got more to paint. We got a lot of paint. Been gone for 5 days, so a little behind on my painting, but not too far behind, because we got till spring, right? Yeah, we got till spring. And so that's a lot. I mean, I had such a good time over at Newport. Yeah, I would go back there just for the people, not for the place. Our hotel, actually it was like a Verbo type of place, was not what we expected. Had a lot of issues with it, and didn't have the view promised. So I was really upset about that, but got over it. Not a whole lot we could do about it after we made our complaints. And so Booking.com will not get my business again. I've used them before, but this is the first time they actually switched it on me like that. And that's not good. That's not good. Not when you spend that much money for a place. So you spend that much money, you want the place that's in the pictures. So I wasn't very happy with Booking.com. But the Meredith, which is the managing company, they were really good. They did what they could. Fixed everything that was broken and not working, and not, there was a lot of things in this room. But it did have the view of the tavern. So, not of the water. So, but I love the tavern. It's not the best view, but the people were just, they were great. They were really good. We went to Depot Bay, which is the smallest port in the world, and had a great time there. Better shopping in Depot than Newport. And we went to Lincoln City. Oh, we saw something called the Devil's Punch Bowl, which really the coolest thing that we saw, in my opinion. Although we did visit the Yakina Lighthouse, which is the tallest lighthouse on the Oregon coast, and the oldest, 150 years old. So, but we did something. We did touristy stuff. That's what we did. We did touristy stuff. So, but a lot of fun. Good people. Good people make a good place. They always, always do. And I want to thank Cora and Jamie and Mauricio and I don't think her name was really Randy, but again, we had such a good time. It's such a good time in that bar. It was so much fun. Yeah, and Jamie, I know it's a birthday someplace. She'll never eat bacon the same again. And Cora, Kathy still hasn't eaten that cookie. All inside jokes. We had such a good time. So I want to thank you guys, and I'm sorry I didn't get any fishing videos done this week. But the weather was terrible. And so this weekend I'll get Bob's stuff fitted up and spooled up and take it over to Bob's place. And we'll work on some more baits. And we'll just, hope for cold weather. We're supposed to get a storm here this weekend and get some snow on the ground and hopefully get the lake started freezing again. Just can't, it's got to be sub-zero for a week with no wind. If we could do that, the lake will have its start and we'll be good for next month. But it's not looking good for ice fishing. Not looking good. Oh, and I met a young man in an ice cream shop. I gave him a copy of my book. He's pretty excited. And the male Jamie, he got a bait this morning. And anybody who runs out to hug me gets a bait. And Bob, my goldfish, has been fed all week, so that's good. He's missed me, though. He's looking at me. Bob, my goldfish. He's huge. He's old. He's an old Bob. Anything else? I don't think anything else, so... Nope, I think that's it. Oh, my big can of root beer. Look at this thing. That's a big can of root beer. 1 quart. That's a full quart. I don't drink beer, so there's probably 1 quart beer cans. I've never seen a soda can this big. So, with soda pop, this had to be... I had to buy it. And then I got some gifts for other people, too. So, it's always good to give. So, anyway, you guys take care. Let's listen to Maddie Tay, and then we will exit. But thanks for stopping in and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Do not forget to go and I do have a Piscifun reel I am giving away to one of you guys at the end of the month. So please find that video and like, subscribe, comment, share. And let's get more people in that drawing. I think we're up to 15, 16 right now. So let's get some more people. All right? Take care, everybody.